Hey guys, welcome back to the Vid-Bits. My name's Brian, aka Pops, and I'm hanging out with you, and we are doing some more Mario 1, 2, 3, and World, aka Mario 4, in under an hour, and trying to set a speedrun time for this challenge. Stick around. Alright, without further ado, where's your husky? You little husky guy. You've been unhappy because it's been rainy outside. You can hear him, he's like, no. Like, don't talk about the rain, guy. I swear to God. All because I was paying attention to my dog for a second. Mario Brothers controls best with a Nintendo controller. Not a Pro controller, a regular NES controller. Mario Brothers does not need 12 extra buttons. Mario Brothers was not designed for you to have a controller in your hand. It has 4 shoulder buttons. You don't need any of those. You need 2 buttons and a D-pad. So when you have extra, it just makes it difficult. I have 4 buttons on the face, like on the right side, and I only need 2, so I'm trying my best not to touch the other 2. It just is a pain in the ass. Mario 2 is a little bit better. Honestly, like, it just, I don't know. I just wish that they would have configured it how they did when you play Mario All-Stars. And if you want to hold Y to run, you can. But not in this compilation, not without changing it. You have to go in and change it. It's just stupid. Instead, I have to hold B to run, which is fine. But when I'm also then not trying to accidentally overtouch the face buttons on the top, it's just dumb. Speedrunning Nintendo games with extra buttons, that is just not the way to go. But the Switch 2 does not have a way. Hey, Brian Iowski. Good morning. The Switch 2 does not have a way for you to charge in the Nintendo online controllers. So it's just like, it's a pain in the ass. You're like, oh, we're just worried about making sure that you can connect them to the console differently. Woo. Almost a pain in the butt there. Yep. Sure. It's just like, I only go for it because it's not guaranteed that that guy's gonna get you. Just not guaranteed. You have to go. If you hesitate waiting for something to happen that may not happen every time, that's not gonna help you in a speedrun. So, like, you literally have to go with the intention of, he's not going to show up for work. As opposed to when we play Mario 2, when we're looking for the snippet at the end to help us get the boost in 7-1, you know, we want him to always show up for work. Despawns are not a bad thing. Slackinator definitely shows us how getting a game to consistently despawn an enemy can help you achieve your goals, so... That's what I get for timing that bad. You guys don't want me to keep my big man? You guys don't want me to keep my big man? Nope. Okay, I'm not. Dying on purpose. The whole point is it's an hour speedrun, and me redoing 8-4 2 times because I don't get the beat on that Hammer Brother at the end is not my cup of tea when I'm just trying to get one in the bag. You can go for that move I just did. The consistency is not great. The consistency of action is important. Okay, see, look at this. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. They just do not want me to go in an 8-4 today with anything other than a big man. Okay, I guess not. Oh no, that was not intentional. My goal today is not to reset a bunch. I'd like just to get some in the can. I'd like just to get some straight runs in the can. You know what I mean? It's like you watching me restart on Mario 1 over and over again is not going to be fun. And me getting all these deaths in 8-4 is not fun. But it just seems like I'm just getting consistently the same bad luck on these Hammer Brothers. They're just being just horrible. There we go. Now let's not muck it up. See if you keep running that hammer. Dead. Oh, let's get some fireworks. Let's get some fireworks and let's just get this damn run in the can and go to the next one. I know, Cheapers, it's still raining outside, it's sucky. not expose enough of that pit, you will not get this result. You will go back to the beginning. That's why none of us knew this as a kid. Because nobody's trying to, like, risk that. You knew that there was one way to get to Bowser, and you're trying to do it consistently. Alright. We did it at a horrible time, but we did it. If you did everything perfectly, that egg will be right there on time. If you did everything a little bit off perfect, then you will be facing the right and shooting at that bird head. And if you're somewhere in between, you can get him to shoot facing right, but then actually launch the projectile left. But the goal is to be fast enough where he will instantly just give you. Alright, now we'll switch to Princess. I guess I just wanted to get shrunk, you know? Sometimes you just want it. And that was one of these times. Shit. Instead of just going through it, I don't understand what it is today with this. It's like the same... Because I didn't land on that step, I landed on the bottom step. Whatever. So you can make mistakes, I guess. It's like just to it's good to continue the runs just to show you how many mistakes you actually can make. That's pretty risky, just so you know. Shit. Oh. Super stuck, though. You're given two really easy one-ups in stage 1, and 1, 2, so... You know, if you go in this like I just did without having any auxiliary besides the initial 2, then that's your own fault. But if you're speedrunning, you're obviously not trying to go out of your way to get those, so... It really just depends on where you're at in your running, and where you're at in your learning how to run and how to route. Okay. Really? Really? I decided to make that extremely uncomfortable for both of us. Or all of us, I should say. Gotta love those iframe grabs, right? Are you saying he's using a turbo controller? No, I'm not. That's just rhythmic tapping that you learn how to do based on how you hold the controller, how you position your fingers. Yeah, but you know, just decided not to give me anything. If you can continue to grab and then run across the road, you won't have to stop to reposition yourself. You might be able to jump up there before the next line of projectiles starts. Like that. Then we get into see if I can get a foot pedal so I can like stop the timers with my foot. Then again, it would be right in Chief's space, so he'd probably be pissed. Thanks for showing up for work there, bud. Jump through the platform and throw. And just be prepared for it to be in a succession of, like, you know, iframe grabs. Because he may not throw the next one, or he may, but either way, if you're in the middle of doing an iframe grab, you're going to be okay, because you'll be prepared for it in case he does throw. I didn't get a high enough jump, which is bad, because you can see that. All those projectiles are random. That's good, he cleared the way. Not what you're trying to do. You're trying to jump off of the chain so you can get another jump. There we go. Okay. I don't know why this has been being a pain in the ass for me recently, but you don't want to go up too high, because then if you don't get it, then you'll go up. Oh my god. It's not that hard. I promise you. Jesus. I don't know what's going on. It's this. I don't want to say it's the Pro Controller. I don't. Maybe I'll get the Super Nintendo Switch Online controllers, because those will pair without having to be attached to the console. And then I can. Then I'll be okay. Give me an extra. Yes, that's what I wanted. Thank you. That hardly ever happens there. It's not favorable of a thing that you can rely on consistently. I've been niffing up with this guy, and this is it. That's it. That's the run. Fuck! God, fuck! I'm so tired of issues with these runs because I'm trying to play it on Nintendo Switch Online, and I'm using the fucking Switch 2 Pro Controller, and it's just not for Nintendo. It's not. It's just not. If you don't believe me, go on the channel and look at the runs that I've done with playing on just Nintendo, just on a Nintendo. And it's just, for easeability of switching the games, this is the fastest and most convenient. For trying to play them, not so much. Just fucking annoyed. Alright, let's get this. Ugh. Mario Galaxy 2? Are you excited for the re-release? Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 combo pack? It's gonna get the Super Mario 3D All-Stars treatment of being available for a limited amount of time, and then worth a $50 jillion. To this recently. It's not been smooth. Oh, the original Wii version. Nice. I was talking to somebody about the combo version the other day, and they're like, I have both of them for the Wii. Like, okay, that's fine. Who knows what'll be the penultimate version, but we do know that they love re-releasing stuff that was on the Wii, because they don't want to do a Wii Virtual Console. Guess we have to wait for whatever succeeds the Switch 2 for that to be a thing. Yeah, OG stuff is sweet. Just watch out for disc rot. So unfortunately, that's why we have to worry about disc-based games. And as a fellow collector and OG myself, I just found it wasn't a thing I believed in until I started seeing it firsthand. Good morning, Ty. Stuck on the steps. Stuck up on the steps. Do this challenge at least once a month. No game overs. Hey, that's sweet. Welcome to stream. Yeah, eventually I'm sure I'll do a no death one where I can't die at all. That'll be fun. Or I know Zero the 14th likes to do a wheel of challenges for his Friday runs, so eventually we'll put a wheel of challenges to this specific thing, just to make it a little bit more interesting. But, you know, Nintendo knew speedrunning was going to be a thing back in the day, considering the fact that you get better endings in Metroid based on your time and stuff. It's just like, that was the way to like maximize the value of your game, was to find some other way to play it, or some other way to enjoy it, you know what I mean? So, being in a situation where you can be like, okay, let's just add a little bit more difficulty to it. Like missing that. Like almost falling in there. You just gotta roll with the flow. I shouldn't have fell down there. That's all sorts of interesting and fun. The Great Bullet Bill Race. Who will win? You don't get to go. I win and a photo finish! I've done no death once. I'm looking for a no-hit one day. That would be fun. That would be fun. Oops. Alright. Hey, alright. No! No! See, look at that! They were ready for me! I didn't go this far just to freaking do that. Childhood trauma. 729. Hey, no, dude. Sub 8 is the first goal, then sub 7. You know what I mean? Baby steps. I'm proud of you, Ty. I just keep thinking about getting that extra guy at the beginning of Mario 2 now, like, better do that this time. For the sanctity of the entire run. Thing I wish I knew as a child, that you could go back this way. Because I mean, almost always get hit by cheeps if I keep going to the right. I'll just get a bad cheep pattern, they'll be right there waiting. The other thing I wish I knew, that bottom of the bloopers will not hit you. Just that fireball. Oh well. I'll take it. I mean, how long did that take, right? The only thing is, it makes it harder to get in there and get that first Birdo egg hit. Now, I might not be able to get up there in time. Nope. Well, I did sneak through there pretty fast. All things considered, it'd be pretty sick. Nope, I missed it. Or maybe I was super ahead, who knows? I don't think so. I think I missed the first egg cycle. Welcome to stream, everybody. My name is Brian, aka Pops. I am one half of the Vid-Bits, or 1/3 if you count our amazing husky, the Chief. It's me, my son Bray, and the Chief. Yeah, 8-2's rough, man. 8-2, you can see how many times I get hit at 8 and 8-2, so don't feel bad. This is where I switch to the princess and give her a little bit of shine. And then not usually get hit by that freaking flurry. Let alone say its name. Say that flurry's name! I don't know his name, it's Flurry! It was mid-flurry! Fireball does not have my name on it. Second step, thank you. Bye, princess. That was fun. Oof. Yep. All because I don't know what you literally will start. Oh man. You literally will start doing something based on where you think you're at, and I have now messed this pattern up twice. Alright. We're back on track. Jeez. Luckily, again, doing the whole thing makes it so I don't stress out as much about making mistakes, because you're going through the whole thing. Shouldn't have fell down in between those two guys. World 1, 2, 3 is your ranking. I can respect everybody's decision on how they rank the games, because they're just, it's to each his own type thing, right? And like, I guess as I get older, it just changes. I just remember how amazing Mario 2 was to me, because of how different it was, but I also was so infatuated with the cartoon that it made it so like this game had more penetration, I guess, in my brain, as far as like the sound effects and the characters and all that other stuff. But then, like, of course, the hype for Mario 3 was real. The wonderment for Mario 1 was there, because that, I mean, I was able to see it as it came, you know, when I saw it, I saw Atari stuff first, so going from that to 32 Worlds. And then, of course, when my buddy called me and told me that he was renting the Super Nintendo and he had Mario World, that was just, it was just a game changer. So, really, I think, to me, it just depends on what kind of runs I'm doing, or if I'm playing all of the levels, if I'm playing some of the levels, if I'm speedrunning, if I'm doing a minimalist speedrun, all of the level speedrun. It just changes. I was infatuated with Mario 1 until I finally got my sub-6 time. Like, I can, you know, that's, you know what I mean? But then, like, when I realized that there was different levels to it, and I didn't think I was ever going to be able to technically execute to those levels as far as doing the 8-level run, it really made it so I wanted to work on some of the other runs. And then you find out stuff like, you know, what exists within, like, some of the stuff that people can do on, like, even this game, starting this game differently. And then I'm just like, okay, there's room to grow. Like, I haven't learned how to do all the tricks on this game, because I am a speedrunner that will try to hit its limitations within its own means before I use other people's methods. And, you know, that way when I find other people's methodology is similar, I can feel a sense of sort of pride that I kind of figured that out on my own too, or I was part of the mass, what people massively adopted for those techniques. But then in the same sense, you know, that's the reason why I haven't beat games like Ninja Gaiden and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, is because I'm being stubborn and I'm not watching other people's stuff. So going back to ranking, right now, it's like World and 2 go back and forth between the first place spot, then obviously it'll come 3, and then 1 comes last now. But really, if I'm being honest, it might be that 3's last and 1's before 3. And World and 2 intermittently go back and forth for the first spot. Because if I look at the 8 boards that I have to run on 1, versus I look at the boards I have to run on 3. 3's got all those auto scrolling levels, and it just, for me, it takes away from the fun at the end. Not to mention that the game, all the way through the first 5 levels, is a joy, and then level 6 with the ice starts to get you messed up, and then level 7 with the freaking all the piranha plants and difficult type platforming spots, and then your reward is level 8, which is just ungodly difficult to a young child that's not acclimated to Mario. Is Sniffer gonna show up for work? He did! Oh, and I buked it because I freaking tried to go up early. I tried to go up off screen. It's usually why I fall over, but you can actually go up off screen, which is the move. With that maze down there, oh god. We have to keep trying to run through that little platform area. I remember as a child that was just a nightmare for me. Until you learn the skip. And you don't do it anymore. Ooh. Woohoo! He's back! World is so good. World is still so good. Even though they made the P limit for, like, when you're flying in 3 because they didn't want you to fly over all the stages, and then, of course, they didn't really, realize how people were gonna break World's cape situation, and then you fly over all the stages. But it's still just so much fun. You can literally take the challenge however you want with, like, the switch palaces. Like, you can just not hit switches and then make the game more difficult for yourself. Like, it's got 96 stages. You can just get up there and do a high enough jump. Why did I slide down looking like that? What is my problem? It's because of this fucking D-pad, man! I swear to god, I look like such a goon, and I'm sorry. Okay. My god. Because you have to make sure that you're holding right, or you won't be able to get over. And then don't make sure that you're just tapping the button until you fall down that why'd I do that? Wow. We have to fight him now. Bastard. All of it's for nothing. I swear to god. Oh my god. Why am I having such an issue with this stage? Get it, you don't want me to spoof it, whatever. I won't spoof it then. I'll just kill you. Get out of here. At least I showed you how to do it. I know, Chief. It's annoying me too. Mario 2 is my favorite. Let's just get this done this time. Jeez. Alright, I grabbed it. Alright. And back pattern, so you can do the jump over thing. You don't want him to stay back there. Then don't do it in certain situations where he's gonna be like that. You know what I mean? If he's gonna stay forward, then freaking don't do the intricate jumping over him and stuff. It's very safe. You can definitely do it. Like now he's gonna be in the back pattern. Wait till he spits out and the platform's clear and you know he's going to be in the back. Perfect. That's when it's acceptable. When he's got those front-facing ones, don't be scared just to wait for the pattern to pass and just give him a good old front face lock. Freaking vegetable. Okay, so going back. Well. And that's it. Done. River Raid. Hell yeah! And now we're dead. Okay. See, I'm playing on Nintendo Switch Online, I'm not cheating. That was a questionable lack of hitbox there. Hello, hey, Super Mario 64 Blue. Hey, how you doing? Oh my god, really? Oh yeah, 2.5 minutes. You should be touching or seeing the screen to Welcome to World 8 in 2.5 minutes if you do it right. I completely agree. I remember when it was a news story on the nightly news. After the news, they were going to show you some top secret tricks for Nintendo. Now, are you better than Jimmy? My son asks this. Now we're already in this crap. See? 2.5 minutes of fun. He spends 2.5 minutes to get to World 8 in Super Mario 1, then 8-1 through 8-4 each present their own fun challenges. This is just now gonna be, you know, 10 minutes of mixed emotions. Will the RNG affect my run? You know, that's the other thing. When I play Mario 1, there's no RNG on my, really, not that I can't, like, change my tactics towards, versus if I get pulled down by the hands, it doesn't matter how great my game was. I'm gonna not be able to get my PB. And then also, these auto-scrolling levels, if you're consistent through getting to here at about 2.5 minutes and you do these levels, they run at the same pace, so the only variance is whether or not you know, took too long to beat the boss. It does present itself as an epic challenge at the end of playing all of the levels, though. If you were to play all of the game, and then you get here, it's like, crap, this is just epic. That is, as far as the speedrun goes, yeah, it's not my favorite. You have to, you know, just be on whatever your favorite streaming platform, and then you can, I can't believe I got hit by that. You can, just, you know, we use live stream, or no, yeah, I think it's, no, Streamlabs. And then, you know, you just have to have a really good internet connection up on your Switch. And there you go. Now I gotta get pulled down by one of them stupid hands. Nice! Getting the Virtual Boy. Sweet. Just watch out. Don't make sure you're just delicate with the headset itself, because the optics can go out on one side or the other. Just be mindful of that. Don't ignore the auto pause. It's for your health, man. So make sure you don't turn that off. They let you. Don't. Make sure you pull your head out of it. But it's got some great experiences. Even though it really doesn't need to be in there, like the Puyo Puyo game's pretty good, as well as Mario Land, or the Wario Land game was good. Even like the Mario Brothers update is good. Tellero Boxer. Ooh, I didn't know where I flew off there. This is the only one that I think is a challenge, to be honest. You can find a real challenge in trying to run it small. Nice. I didn't even know that there were people who were making new games for that. And then they give you two, what they consider, you know, the regular stages, and they're not challenging, per se, in a normal level. They just each have tricks that you have to learn. You have to learn the tricks of how to do these things. I'm just doing this inputs all over the place. I can just, this feels good. Stop here. Wait. I really shouldn't wait, but that bullet on the top will always get me if I don't. Marry that up. I shouldn't have done that. Why am I doing that? I did that in All-Stars too. Bad. It was a bad move, man. I was practicing on All-Stars, so I'm gonna do a speedrun of the whole cartridge on original hardware. I'm not gonna do like get to the end of like the special end of World 9 or whatever, probably not on stupid boss levels, but I will beat it. Alright. Yep. Hey, Dre. Yes, including lost levels. The freaking All-Stars version is just easier, so I'm doing a little bit of off-camera work just so I can get through it. Yeah, it's hard. Shit's hard. It's for super players. I guess I'm not a super player. I can get through it. It's just the thought of speedrunning it really just comes down to knowing that there's some stuff that just, you know, some days it'll go right, sometimes it won't. That's one of the more fun castles. But yeah, speedrunning the All-Stars, it's not gonna be under an hour. I can't do it. Get rid of that shit. Hello. Welcome to stream, Alma. 2013. Oh no. Oh god. I literally freaking deleted this file so this wouldn't be a problem. Oh well, we'll just take our time on. That Bowser fight is just lame. That's another reason why it's not that the just jumping over Bowser thing's difficult, but there's a little bit of setup there, but that fight is just so anticlimactic, man. You didn't know you could choose Bowser like that? You learned something today? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool, man. That's probably one of my fastest runs, though, because I finally got, like, the clip down. So I have methodology to beat my PB in Mario 3 now. I just also am waiting for the hands to just not pull me down at all. That was because it was a clean clip. Play the Mario Galaxy Bowser and Bowser Fury fights if you want a challenge. Oh yeah, I'm sure they are difficult. I've only beaten Galaxy 1. Second Mario, can't cheese him like that. No, you cannot cheese him like that in Mario Advance 4 Pow Puck. You are correct. I remember because I went into the endgame thinking I was going to do that, and when I died, I was like, ooh, they fixed this. They also did weird stuff, too, with the physics of, like, when you're, like, getting, you know, raised up from the platforms from, like, the rocky wrench or whatever, and, like, it's a little awkward. If you jump on those platforms right, you can get so much more momentum than what I just did. Whew. Okay. Nope. The most insanely overwhelmed. That's so overwhelming, that fight. Just kidding. As a kid, it is. You're like, what do I do? Bow, 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 bow. And you're trying to, like, bounce them back and forth, and it takes forever. Thanks, Trick. You still have to execute, though. You can still make mistakes. It's not impossible to mess that up. Right, go left, go right, back, boop. Use sound cues. That's all I can say for the key. If you're new to the channel, please consider dropping a like. Subscriptions are awesome. Hanging out is just helping us out so much. I appreciate that. Sharing, you know, all those things. The things. Do some of the things. If you want to do all the things, do all the things. If you want to go above and beyond, we have memberships Also, some sweet merchandise featuring our Husky the Chief. And you can do fun things like super chats and stuff like that. But thank you guys for being here. That's the commercial. Yay! And you can drop Chiefs in chat. Thank you for dropping Chiefs in chat. Let's not freaking get hit here. Yay, that was fast. Mario Galaxy Sunday night? Wow. That's awesome, Ty. What an accomplishment, man. Congrats. That's so cool. Yes! That's what I've been trying to do for so long! It's so hard! I can find out consistently how to do that, but then you can just literally just warp into the wall and just die. It's so crazy. Okay, eat some. Eat some. 1, 2. I did not mean to throw you that way. Did I despawn you? Oh my god, I threw you that far away? 3. Oh, mucked that up. All of my gains time-wise, I mucked that all up, but that's okay. I thought I was like, you despawn that? That'd be the wrong way to learn that. I yeeted him so far away. God, Mario Sunshine. This pattern's random, so can't do anything about that. I think I don't. I think I had extra. Oh, ran too early. Gonna get pinched. That's alright. That's okay. these guys make a return, and they're at the end of Mario 2. So again, it's like there's almost like a link between my two favorite Mario games to speedrun. Is that there's a Ninja in the final level. What's up, guys? Just hanging out with them. Oh yeah, I got Mario Land. I got a Pop Puck. I got a Mario Land playthrough on there where I got a glitched level, man. I got one of the scrolling levels glitched out on me, and I finished it. It's sick. It's on, but yeah, definitely. I don't know them as well, but I mean, we'll start them off as casual speedruns, just casual playthroughs, and then yeah, for sure. And heck yeah, dude, Game Boy Advance is one of the most amazing consoles ever, considering the fact that it's literally like two Super Nintendos smushed together. And Super Nintendo is like one of my favorite consoles of all time, so definitely top 3. We're gonna stop the timer the second that the last hit happens this time, which means we may not get to do the cool lineup Princess Peach move that we like to do, but really for speedrun purposes, the timer stops as the last battle that occurs. I've been like waiting because I'm like, oh, I gotta make sure I line up my Princess Peach moment. Sub 50. Thank you. Played World on my Game Boy so much that all 3 files have maxed out everything from score to live, so 100%. Heck yeah, man. That's what's up. If I have to pick all the things together, and I have to put them all together in a row, now after doing it, the order for me would have to be, this is going to be controversial, from a speed run standpoint, we would go Mario World, Mario 2, Mario 1, Mario 3. Just because of how much fun I have playing the runs and how much, like, Mario 3 is just the least amount of fun at the end. Mario 1, I know, I'm a heretic, I know. But that is playing them as speed runs where it's minimalist. If I have to do all of the levels, then I will definitely switch 3 and 1. I don't have any Japanese friends. If you're talking about the Japanese the Japanese account that I have on there, so that you can download the Japanese versions of all the online services, so that you can play those ROMs. Haven't looked into that in a while because I was wanting to play like Legend of Zelda for NES on the online there, so I didn't have to like freaking, you know, do it through the. I wanted to hear all like the music changes and stuff like that, but they patched back in stuff like that. So we're gonna run it again. We're going to beat the 4952 just as soon as the game's done running through its credits, we will give it another go. So everybody that wants to stick around, I really appreciate it. We're looking at like one, yeah. So yep, definitely appreciate you guys. So just give me a couple minutes and we will give it another go. Dre, would you care if we like made a video of that? I mean, we'll credit you, dude. But like, yeah, the world needs to know. That's insane, man. Considering the fact that the only other glitches I've been able to do is I've been able to pogo through the floor on the Terra Fermi King, and then also on the Yeti fight, been able to get stuck in the floor or pogo through the floor. But other than that, there's not a lot of things that, documented about that. So that'd be really cool to do it and do it in like a short form. Because I just saw nobody had talked about soft locking Legend of Kage, and I soft locked that the other day. And I really wish I would have like been streaming it, but like, you know what I mean? It's be really cool to get some more eyes on that, and definitely would give you credit for it for sure, man. But that's crazy. That's awesome. Discovering something like that. Yeah, I mean, we'll just try to we'll just do a deal where we'll try to reproduce it, and then when we get it, then we can be able to clip it or whatever. Yeah, that will just be the goal. Plus, got a little surprise for you as soon as we can get Braden in the studio and we can get some time and show you something cool. But all right. So last time was 8 seconds before 50 minutes, so let's go ahead and beat that time. It's not a spectacular time, so it'd be nice to be able to take that down. Cool, you have a PB, you know? That's sweet. Hey, that's fine. Even if it's just like a guesstimate. The goal is to shave down enough time, and then we gotta find the Mario game that we're gonna fit in there, so that we can beat 5 Mario games in an hour. So if anybody knows what that could be, I almost beat Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Fall of the Foot Clan for Game Boy last night, and it was not a very long game. So that might be one of the first games we do that's, you know, different soon. It's not very interesting, that's for sure, but playing it on the Game Boy, the Super Game Boy is enjoyable. Original cartridge, original hardware. Yeah, so it'll be fun. Jeez. Stuck on the steps. Love getting stuck on the steps. Oh, I speedrun the shit out of Felix the Cat. Love that game. Dre knows about watching some Felix runs. Excuse me. These steps today. Hey, bucko, go play on the steps. I'm glad that you discovered it, though. Because it's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Speedrunning Felix the Cat is rough because it's risk-reward. You can't get all the extra MacGuffins and can't get a shit ton of extra lives, but there's some boards that you can literally lose 6 lives in the span of a minute. Like those freaking water boards. Jeez. Dumb. I blame that last death on a law of statistical laydowns. That I've ran this a million times for you guys recently, and I haven't died there in freaking ever. So, you know, that's when that stuff needs to happen. You know, just needs to happen now, so it's not happening in the middle of your your best run of your life. I can't even beat Panic Restaurant. Game's hard. It's probably easy once you learn it, but yeah, that would be a fun game. I gotta get through it first. But I agree. That's a good game. Taito made some really good games. If I could go back in time, keeping some complete in-box late NES lifecycle Taito games in my collection would be a good idea, but considering the fact that so many of us were focused on the Super Nintendo at the time, then that's the reason why games like Earthbound and stuff like that can get the value that they do. Happens to the best of us is what they would say in the industry. Made a commitment to not to restart, so... They didn't give me what I wanted for Mario's 40th, and that was to like, announce that they were bringing back, like, Mario 35 by just calling it Mario 40. Of course not. Wacky Races, yes! Wacky Races I have beaten. It's a little sad that it's not a super deep game by any means, but I love the IP. Would definitely consider that. That is a good suggestion. Games I can start to work on and put in the casual list. You bastard. I feel like the move only works when they're small anyways. Pushing my luck trying to do it when I was large. Definitely losing some time here, that's for sure. Okay. Okay, that's it. Well, that run was garbage anyways. That run was garbage anyways. That's true, Trey. You don't see that screen very often. Consider the fact that I just did the challenge. I just completed the challenge, and now on that run it was just absolutely hogwash. I don't know what that means. I don't know what hogwash is. Stupid. Some stupid older saying. Yes, yes. More. Yeah. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Rockin' Cats. Oh, dude. I've never beaten Rockin' Cats either. That's one of my favorite games that I've, like, remember as a kid, like, reading about a Nintendo Power, and I was like, this is gonna be the greatest game ever, and I could never get it as a rental. Such a fun game. Have to get in the zone there. But I've never beat that either. Here's something you don't see every day. Alright. Weird. Weird seeing regular Mario here, right? I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking, I'll figure that out. And then, like, on the fly, I failed to figure that out. Okay. And then that happened. But we don't want to lose the time of having to redo the whole board, so we're just gonna get through it. It'll be fine. That's a jump I probably shouldn't have tried. Now keep it going. Do we try just to kamikaze those hammer bros? See, I would have done my jump there that I normally would have done. I've been dead. Don't have to worry about that. Smooth. Just pretend every section is like a WarioWare micro game. Oh yeah. The universe gave me every favorable situation there. Just know that when RNG is applied, every favorable situation occurred to me in that part there. No fun for anyone. I think the 3D Battles of World Runner is it's a very underrated game because they really achieved technically a lot more than what a lot of people thought that they could at the time. And I think it was produced by Square, which is insane. People don't even remember that. Like, you know, Square, when they were Square Soft before Square Enix, you know, I agree that that's an underrated game. That's a good take. Good take. Does that game have an end? I've never beaten that game. I might do some channel surfing. I call it channel surfing, where I just basically play Nintendo like I would when I was a kid. So I don't have to be like, here's the thumbnail with like this one game. We're literally just gonna play some Nintendo, and let's play till I'm done. I do that at nighttime sometimes too. I call it sleeplessness, where there isn't any description of what I'm gonna do. I just play Nintendo like I would when I was a kid. Lots of these games are fun to play in that pattern. Yeah, 3D glasses, man. You could also use them on World Runner. Or not World Runner, but Rad Racer. Oh shit. Yep. Alright, survived that mistake. Whew. I don't think that was faster with Luigi. I'm just more comfortable doing that with the princess. Alright. Yay! Oh, I bragged. I shouldn't brag. I lost momentum and I can't do any of my jumps. Can't do any of my jumps easier. Also, I'm losing lots of time. All did not get shrank by that, dude. You lose your forward momentum if you're not holding run. And yeah, man. You know what? You should definitely have done that too. I was just thinking I needed that. How did you know? I'm throwing it. I thought that was in like 3D or in like slow motion. Ugh. I love that. I love to do that. It's one of my favorite things. Uh-huh. Yes, yes. Tell me more. Uh-huh, yes. Okay. Do I win the prize? Sure. You win the prize. Uh-huh. You know what? You know what? There's no husky. Okay. I'm overthinking it. Overthinking it. Into his brain. Yes, I know I didn't need to do that. It took up extra time. What? I just need to go over and fall down then if I'm gonna keep wrecking it. Yep, that sounds about right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Stupid. Okay. I mean, this game exists because Doki Doki Panic, obviously, but Doki Doki Panic existed because the R&D wanted it to make a Mario game that was a vertical platformer, but they didn't want to put the Mario branding on it right away. So why not make it this game that, you know, they want like to be like a Mario-like game that didn't have the Mario license, they didn't have to worry about it. And then when it came time for them to actually need a Mario game in the pocket, boom. So when they say it's not a Mario game, it really is a Mario game because it was designed to be like a Mario game, but didn't have the Mario characters. So when that opportunity arose, I just get tired of people. It's not a Mario game. It really is. Jackasses. Keep regurgitating the same factoids from people that said it in the early days of YouTube about video games. Don't be that guy. There you go. It has to be somewhere in the middle, because you're trying to jump off of the chain. Yeah, definitely beat 2 without warping if you've never done it. I found the sweet spot there. Fun for me. Yep. God. Ugh! Luckily it starts you at the chain spot. Oh my god. This is the worst part of the run, really. Alright. Let's see if I can fall down. You have to fall down immediately to get the time and just be able to pick up the key and jump over and then get in the door and not do anything stupid. So it's like about right there. Jump over. Get shot. Oh well. Throw that key over, and if you kill... Oh yeah, and then you do that. And you literally... What am I supposed to do here? Stupid. Thank you for eating that over there. Thank you for obliterating that tomato. You suck. I've never beat 2 without warping. Ask Mr. Owl. How to go full derp. Hello, Eve. Yeah, that fight was a little rough. It was down to the last life, last hit. So luckily it worked out. I use these combined runs as a way to tighten up my individual runs overall, because I feel like that's the best way to get you know, yourself under pressure more than the normal run. Because each of these 4 games is just a leg in it. Yeah, that's true. It is like a bullet hell. Thank you for the applause on that scary world end of Mario 2. Here we go with minutes of the same shit. Here we go with minutes of the same shit. And there's that cool castle I like. Pretty much like the fast airship. And World 1, 9, or 8-1's okay. The Fortress. And Bowser's Castle. That's it. Other stages in this suck. Death. Even that I should have been trying to calculate to be running towards which side the treasure chest was going to spawn by playing the middle more, and I didn't. If you're really locking in on a Mario 3 speedrun time. I trusted that I wasn't going to be low though. Could have aced me for the win. bastard. Fucker. These fuckers. Whew. Oof. I don't think it can always be as smooth as it was that last time, right? Jeez. Still, it did save us a lot of time and risk. Oh shit. We need to go to the other location. See how my back foot is lined up with that brick? It gets at that very edge. That's what you're looking for. If you have, if you have all the power up, you're gonna be able to take enough hits in case he does actually hit you there. Which depends on which fireball he throws. And I'm done. Because I should have been on the other brick. Well, sometimes you hit the bar, sometimes the bar hits you. I was wondering if I was on the wrong pixel, and I was. That's the worst case scenario, too. Now it's just about making sure we don't fail the run. Can't do the shortcut. You can ensure that you don't die there, but you did. Yeah, not gonna beat that last time now. I'm making lots of mistakes now. I don't think I'm supposed to take the lowest one. Lovely. How to botch this 101. Put this on the blooper reel. It's because I ranked it on the back of the list and now it's like Karma's like fucking me on it. Whatever. Stupid Mario 3. I just think it's the greatest game ever. It's like the Ocarina of Time of games. Fucking. I know, Chief. I know. I made everything look so easy last time. It pisses me off. It really does. Fuck! When I do things like that, it's my way of showing you that when I try to do them and die, there are times that you can do them and not die, and that's the reason why I'm trying it at all. free fall thing saves you time, but it just doesn't make any sense why the consistency of when you can accomplish it doesn't seem to line up. I gotta do all this stupid shit. Yep. Yeah, but at the very end. Okay. As you can see, the corner heads do work, so I don't understand. god! What a shit fight. Can he do it? I might fail now. Oh shit. Jeez. Okay. Nail biter. If you want a better run, see my previous works. But if you want a nail biter, this is yours. I think I mucked it up, guys. Yep, that's it. The fail. Alright, guys. That'll be the game. Tune in for more failures. I'm just kidding. I appreciate you guys. I'm not gonna make it, so we're gonna go on to the next thing. Time is tight today. Ironically, it's more of this, but I appreciate everybody that stuck around. Thank you for Dre. Thank you, Based, for hanging out. I'm gonna be doing some more Super Mario World runs as its own thing. Stick around. It'll be probably about an hour and a half of runs. Right after I finish this stream, because I'm really feeling Mario World right now. But I'll be right back. But I appreciate you, Base. Thank you, Pop-Up. Thank you, Dre. Everybody that stopped by. Brian Iowski, Ty, who else? There was a new Almont. There was another new name in there. Super Mario 64 Blue. Yeah, you guys are all awesome for hanging out with me while I attempted this. I did get one in the can. Basically, like Jay said, this one specifically wasn't my run, which is fine. You'll have those, but I'm feeling Mario World and I want to get into it, right back into it. So I will be back live. Let's see, let's call it 12:45 p.m. EST. So just in a mere 12 minutes, we'll be back online with Super Mario World chasing PBs. And I appreciate all of you guys. Until next time, it's been Brian, aka Pops from the Vid-Bits. Good gains, good goals, and good RNG, guys. And we will see you soon. We will see you on the next one. Peace. Taking him down. I'm taking it down, man. I'm gonna freaking get my PB in Mario World.